Hey everyone, good to see you. Jim and I here at Health and Performance Center are putting together a series to help current patients understand the main concepts of what we do, help them reinforce the rehab principles that we're teaching them, as well as give information just to the general public who may need our services but don't know that we're here to help them out. So what we're trying to do is really focus on the main concepts of what we do. Joints, muscles, and movement. Okay, we're chiropractic here obviously, but with a master's in sports science and rehab, we do a lot of rehab principles with muscles and movement to give that full system focus. What we're going to focus on today is the cervical spine, or our neck. A lot of people in allergy season, with the seasons changing, how many people have gotten the flu and gotten sick, a lot of coughing, a lot of head forward posture, a lot of aches and pains through the neck. So we want to identify how we can stretch that out. So if you're Susie office worker or Johnny office worker here, and you spend most of your day like so, I think a lot of us do, whether we realize it or not, spend more time right in through here. What we're really doing is spend a lot of time in compression of these elements, as well as putting this big bowling ball of a head way out in front of the base of support, which is our shoulders. Causes an amazing amount of stress to come up through these shoulders and traps where we have all these trigger points, and it causes a lot of havoc as well underneath the base of the skull, which drives our headaches around our head. So really what we want to do is try and work on our postures and stretch some of our tissues to help that cervical spine. So the first thing that we do if we're at our desk is we try and get a little bit more in an upright position, okay? Just from postural wise, we want to try and bring our work to us or our body to our work. We don't want to try and come in here like this and put ourselves in a bad position like so. We either move forward with our chair or we move our station up towards us, ergonomics. Now, if we have a lot of these things going on with trigger points and headaches, what we can do every 15-20 minutes, if we have that time, could be every hour or two, is just simply put our hands behind our back. What that does is it kind of sets our shoulder down. I'll kind of go ahead and show this right here. We set our shoulder down just like so. So if I go like this, my shoulder stays down. If I don't, I'm way up like this, which is definitely not good. What we want to do is keep this right here, lean over to the side, and we can even work our head just like so. What you're going to do is catch everything from that shoulder all the way through this trap, all the way up in through the neck. One of the things that you can do with this as well is bend the head forward. That'll get a little bit higher up towards the skull. If I bring my head back, it hits more of the trap and in through the neck here. Now, if you're a little bit more of a weekend warrior, if you hit the CrossFit gym or if you work out and run a whole lot and you want to have something a little bit more in depth, we go ahead and use our fun band here. What we do is we just twist around into that good position to really start tractioning this joint down even farther. What we could do is do the exact same thing, rotating through this range of motion right in through here. We can do that for about a minute or two. Minute on each side is excellent. Like I said, if you can do it as often as you want, but at least a couple of times a day to work on those trigger points in the neck and the trigger points in the base of the skull that cause all those headaches.